Bird. Up. Down, down, down. Hold on, my mic is way too... Logistic. Logistic. There we go. Much better. Let's go talk to the bird.
We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax?
Flying.
What Paimon think?
Flying.
What are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we
Wind
pick
current jump scare.
at Mount Outsong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
Yo, where's all these random wind currents coming from? Like, am I really just hitting every single random wind current here?
Remember the first time we came here? And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squat. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've got... Huh? Traveler? Did something... Whoa.
That...
What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Paimon, you are a simp.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell. Okay, but... if we're both friends of Cloudbridge, helping you make more...
You two, what is this tomfoolery? Has a shift in form...
Wait, that's the bird?
Huh? You're the Illuminati?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's...
So,
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples...
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile?
Yeah, could you feel free to whoop Paimon's ass?
Hey, didn't we agree not to...
Oh? So... One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them
Paimon?
Right. So by...
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised... However, one would first inquire...
Yeah, no reason.
We found ourselves missing.
Is that if there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make...
That's great! Then let's...
Hey, your mom's here to pick you up. The bird.
Shanaha has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
She's gonna be like, damn bitch, you live like this?
at Weihai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait.
Where'd she go?
Where'd she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here.
But...
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time. One does not wish to trouble her.
Yeah, sure, you just don't
Makes sense.
inconvenience her? Okay.
Alright then, we'll just...
Cloud Retainer? Oh,
Oh!
is that lady some? She is indeed. Oh, not. Thank you.
Damn it.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been. You are quite mistaken. Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did. But recognizing, one was simply passing by while attending.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of it. Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got...
Oh, one simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your... I understand. While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent.
Yes.
You oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep.
My mom can
suffered
attest
from
that it is a
nightmares.
mother's job to publicly embarrass their children.
If you insist.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please also forgive me for my presumptuousness.
A human name?
You really think so?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think.
Can you?
I assume that's an
Yep.
Adeptus of years past would rise.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the
Sip.
clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were...
Huh? Wait, so you're really that...
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of
Yeah,
bigger than
Paimon.
average size?
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishment. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, although I did not live through such on top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to... The books had this to... Upon arrival, the Adeptus bar...
That's incredible.
So that's
More
why he's
reckless add
called Cloud
embellishments
Retainer.
to dramatize past events. One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Translation. It ain't that deep.
Even so, you stepped in and... Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for...
How laughable.
That's a
Feel
relief.
free to bitch slap Paimon for
Well,
me.
that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Moreover, does she find herself...
That?
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. One restaurant's business has been booming
Well, she works
recently.
through...
So it's...
This
I
rant.
see. Huh? But
Can that wait?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall...
of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Trap...
See you around.
Yeah, and you.
Phew. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Excuse?
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Huh. She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Off exploring for new recipes. I'm right over here.
You get what I'm
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to
Damn.
distract from a pret.
Oh, I'm far more.
You do it.
No. I think.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering.
What would you like to order?
2 servings of Mora meat.
I can see where she gets the jeans.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends.
Been a while.
Oh, and
This is...
Master?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before.
I've trained and lived with Master for more than... Is something the matter,
Hardly. One
And check out the...
Indeed. It's almost like...
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon, the lunch rush isn't in yet, Chen. Go ahead, sit down.
Thank you.
Please go. Why are there only 2 seats back here? Quite a shoddy job for a restaurant.
It is just still. The work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's quite hard when people keep saying I have that level 3 yet.
It's been manageable so far.
Seems like you've been making...
First, I tried to talk sense into them.
Reasonable
Oh,
enough.
A sensible plan.
And you, Master?
Simply marvelous. Though
I see. I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even...
Oh, you did?
Well, by the way, Master...
Indeed.
Yeah.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud...
I see.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master?
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter.
Bird.
Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her... It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again?
Oh,
She
you
had a
refer to the
motorbike.
bicycle Thunder Flashmobile. One spent
She had
49 days
She has her own
conceptualizing and crafting it.
motorcycle?
It need only be infused with adeptal energy. And oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever... Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory when it was thrown off
She
course and
invented
failed
the
to make it across the
motorcycle.
final
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so?
Have you been lonely?
Lonely?
Yes.
Tis the most forms. What is the...
It's nothing.
Smug.
It's just... I was just a little bit confused.
To me, they are both, Master.
One finds oneself This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single idea.
She got like, what, 2 sentences?
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with them.
And it's lunch. It's only like 8 a.m. right now.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond of all the dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still...
I'm sorry, miss, but...
Shall we try some more? But it smells so...
Well, you could always check with...
Okay, I'll...
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with...
well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Great.
Granny?
Yep.
No, Paimon...
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful look.
How old is she?
Granny?
Oh,
No.
tis a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
She met
What
this
would you like
random
to eat,
woman?
Granny?
I want...
No, not this again. Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Right, that's what help? Oh, thanks. That's nice of... Actually, her memory's been bad ever
She
since I was
has-
little. But it's gotten so bad
Roar.
lately that I even... They died young. Oh, but it's okay. Don't... Wow.
And me.
You're tough too, Granny.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. I remember now. It was a dream.
Huh?
It was just a dream.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
She's getting called from Freaky Carver. She's getting a call from Freaky Carver. Just pick up the phone, baby.
Unlikely.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not?
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert.
Not anymore.
Younger. This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said.
Are you sure? Paimon's Paimon.
Yeah.
Shenyu.
Thank you all so... Oh, we don't need any payment for this. You're welcome. But Miss Jenny, all we have to go off is that...
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace...
Sounds like a plan. So we're...
Why, of course I do.
Okay. Once when I was really little, my dad told me if it's true, then maybe a martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinjo
Who is
was
this
talking
friggin'
about
Liu's
Jewish
best
chivalrous
the best
traditions. If
story
anyone
quest?
knows about the heroes of...
Are you leaving already?
I'll go order some food.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Who?
Street word ramp.
Precisely.
Always wanted to try this place.
Everyone, please, eat to your heart's content.
Let's go. Run. Hello.
Shinjo!
It's been a pretty long while, not gonna lie.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I can't pinpoint her identity from your description.
Nameless.
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng after the drought ended. The heroine and the exorcist, the way this nameless heroine faded...
Thanks a lot, Shin.
It's nothing at all.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super...
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places.
Hongshu in North
The area-
June.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also... It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during... I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths.
We'll be sure to tell you if we make...
That's a deal.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from... Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, they used to be. But, so while droughts do
They
happen
just
from time to time,
went
they are rarely regarded
died
as
when-
true disasters. The drought 50 years, the crops withered, the streams ran dry, and...
That sounds...
Yeah, and that's still. As terrible as that drought was, they say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and... Do you have any other
We're That's no problem at all.
Let's go. We just gonna. If Natlan doesn't have climbing random walls to get collectibles to function, I ain't going. It has
I
been.
have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straight word, but
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought
Does
such
Madam
change.
Ming have an animal
time
form?
has little bearing on one's existence.
Oh, why so formal?
Well, approximately how much more I would want.
It does.
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping!
Nothing save for some trivial matters.
Shinto has a theory, but...
Do not be troubled.
What do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what...
According to the story, the nameless
Yeah,
heroine
hun.
eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tien. I don't have many memories of him. But there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What It's as if I was taking a stroll in the...
Is that so?
Thank you.
The plot exposition, Dementia Grandma.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
What?
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you.
What did you do?
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
What's wrong, Shu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask.
Oh! About that.
Why do you say?
Well,
Must have been a slip of the tongue.
One is indeed.
I knew it. Well, one time I had this super high fever. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus. I really wanted to thank her, so I just kind of...
Pure... Have you ever met one that's...
Never has one met an Adeptus.
That's weird. Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter.
Leave it to us! Let's go to lunch.
Okay,
She knows. Ah, she knows. Now if I were to become Adeptus, I would just suddenly develop the power of memory erasure so I don't have to deal with crap like this. People just trying to find my house and just be like, oh, please, come save me. Like, no, I'm playing Genshin Impact. Your drought can wait.
Wangshu, do you remember this place?
Yes. The fit, I believe I used to have...
I'll come with.
Paimon's still
Ends
having
the
trouble
combat
understanding
section.
what she's talking about, but... Whoa! Sam, what are you...
I sensed a non-human presence and decided if you're here, then there's likely... It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I have indeed.
Oh, wow! What was she like? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's new
The Fang continue.
mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might.
First time Paimon was actually funny.
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too
The
well.
first time Paimon was funny.
Even so, the Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death.
A cloud retainer who barely talks?
Once one had bid farewell when dwelling between mountain and forest.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired, although I do believe there was an occasion some...
One believes there is little need.
Granny, are you
She's
okay?
like, shut it.
Perhaps this conversation should end. Should you encounter any trouble, you need
Like,
Everyone! I think Granny is...
Slowly now.
A long time.
she was sick.
Don't remember. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn. One day, I met a traveling. He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood.
Wait, but if and it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep.
I'm sorry,
Hey! You're not you...
Oh, fret not, dear
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of
Next location. There isn't really a lamp after all. If she was there for any length of time, then she.
Of Julian car. We have Julian. This is a certified sploop on BI. Moment.
No, not me. Too.
How many times have I died to fall damage? I have to make a compilation somewhere just every time Fish has died of fall damage in Genshin Impact. I thought those were freaking hilly churls.
I don't remember. Still, I was.
Huh?
I'm not sure. Ah.
No.
Nope. Geoculus, I should probably get that. Let's go. Probably use Rosaria because she's fast. Wait, I was gonna check some because I could have sworn Rosaria had a movement perk.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This.
Yeah. Oh, she's
Did you
remembered.
remember something, Granny?
I remember. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came. I remember that I alone am the source of the
Sin.
I don't know. I don't remember. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Shuyu. You're so much like him, and I love you both so, but you're
sad.
always going to be different from me. I
don't care what you might have done, Granny.
You're too all right. Let's not stand.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be
Shiun.
Maybe this is just fate's dark design.
Gotta love random wind currents.
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny?
Let me see. How strange. Have I... When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. Paimon was hoping this place would...
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to...
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Alkung?
Mount Alkung.
Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you...
Mount Outsong.
It does, but
Are you feeling on?
my head...
She's got
Is there anything
dementors.
we
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not. You may leave the rest.
Wait, really?
I...
Like, I know everything. No, you don't. She predict I'd miss that last ring? Let's go.
Come on, just tell Paimon already!
Here.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism?
Precisely. It periodically releases a soft, soothing agitation and
Whoa, what it could! We could have come to Mount Al...
How preposterous. We Adepti can only,
Paimon...
as previously mentioned, a gentle adept,
Oh, Paimon can...
and you and I. It appears she has all...
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
She remember.
The potion.
I've never regretted meeting you.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. So that is the truth.
Damn.
No wonder this place is so...
Granny! Granny?
Cloud Retainer.
She knows.
Memory.
Wait, did you just... You already knew each...
Yes. Granny, please don't... Oh, don't
She's
worry.
dead for gore.
I'm so sorry. It's all come back to me.
One can...
No, it's so... Shuyu. Please, Granny. I know, dear child, some time ago.
Is this the sin...
I am, in truth, not... I spent many
He was
years
once a
living
fellow
on Mount
Adeptus.
Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own.
50 years ago?
That's right. She was the one I looked up, but I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years.
Oh no. So that was it because of...
Indeed. I fell in love, although clumsy and impulsive.
Oh,
as
it's a
he
freaking
was,
love
you see,
story.
He was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away.
But she got
Those 10 years passed by in a
mentors.
flash.
Oh no. What happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage, but that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began, along with looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was...
Granny!
Coincidence? What, Master?
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts.
She saved your
One
ass.
still remembers when you were but one found you with...
Oh, wait. Paimon! So, Cloud Retainer...
Perhaps...
Oh.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
She became Sigma. She went / summon Wangshu Inn.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your... But soon, one came to unwilling to begrudge someone, wishing to grant you a life without regrets. One gathered many... As for how to deliver the medicine, one took great care to alter one's features and select the approach. As one expected, you were most... One was quite torn.
Tragedy. He has a freaking jump attack. Whoops.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the
He has the
consequences
Zero
of
Suit
consuming
Samus kick.
medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog?
Yeah, she literally has that Zero Suit Samus kick. But the
Seize the skies!
bird up. Bird kick.
Make way for the...
What the hell is the energy recharge on this thing?
Those Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such... One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through, to see you
Damn.
Yeah. Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
One had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Damn. Into fake leeway. Add Astra oh, you're in a memory. Oops.
Just as you and I troubled one with her upon finding you burning with fever. When one asked you why, one had no choice but to apply powder to one's body. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, you and I was nearly and perhaps fate.
So she was a bird.
Now, one owes you. One has always viewed you as a disciple of. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one's memories are most meaningful when recalled.
Master, I must ask. If you found me...
One has never regarded when it is time for one's progeny. 'Tis a refuge referred to... One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike... One expects you... 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Fortunately, you were able to avoid...
So...
One will help her reclaim her original...
She's gotta go back to being a regular...
Master,
She's gonna go back to
I don't
bird.
know how I could possibly repay...
Granny? Please don't leave.
Don't be sad, dear child. Don't forget to eat well, okay? Good girl.
Who's gonna take care of this kid?
I won't stop until... That's a good girl.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise.
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master.
Who's gonna take care of the kid? How's it gonna happen? She's gonna be like cutscene, or she's gonna... I'm a bird now. She's just gonna become bird, or is it like... Oh. Bird. She has been reduced in protein. She went from 5 protein to 2 protein.
Kill you.
Let her be. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Now that the issue has been resolved.
Cutscene. Deeper. The eepier. The shared drug trip. It's a shared drug trip. Let's go. We're all high. We're all high on Adeptus drugs.
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
Yeah, we help a grandma with dementia, and then we get high on Adeptus drugs.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Anima.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder,
Loud mommy.
it is only right to look out for the young ones.
We've been adopted.
Grilled chicken drumsticks.
Paimon is a simple creature. All she wants is food.
Huh?
How was the trip?
Sleeping just now? Oh.
Madam...
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake.
Madam,
Oh,
I know Granny thought what she did back then, but... Even though Granny lost her memories, I could become a cool Adeptus like you.
upon some reflection, one supposes you...
Thank you so much.
Shuyu, Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Man Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly every individual must find...
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, that is precisely why one plans to relive.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Out?
She's moving?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the
Like-
very beginning,
She's like, yeah, I
in
missed
the
Mortal
end,
World.
all of one's disciples ended up, and one has reflected on this fact for many years now. One is most curious as to what aspect of...
Food.
Why are you all so...
Paimon is...
One has precious... One will be assuming the...
Don't worry, we'll help you. So,
Perhaps in 2 days' time, one has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock.
seems like you've... Then how about we meet up?
A sensible
She has
plan.
an adopted daughter
also,
now.
Why don't you take this suspense somnia mechanism?
Awesome! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Common?
Here we go. This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital. To rock around this time on top, it's tricky, tricky, tricky. Here we go. This beat to rock around this time on top, it's tricky. It's tricky, tricky. Brrrr. This beat to rock around this time on top, it's tricky. Wait, can that thing let us like relive cutscenes? Aw, it's not a... just a furniture piece. I thought they would have given it like actual functionality, such as allowing you to like replay cutscenes.
Your concerns are excessive and
In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own. I have to be careful.
We're here, Cloud. Miss Shen.
Perfect timing. This ignoramus, I'll have you know, these items have
several...
Indeed. They're...
Yep, they've definitely...
Hear that? Had I not found my... doubt their authenticity any further, and...
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then.
Master! Oh, it's you two.
Shoo-you! You got it!
She got
Master
drip!
made it for me.
Huh? You know how to...
Do I know how to make...
Master, I brought in most of my stuff.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably...
Now, this expert you mentioned.
Soon. Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected... Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Shen Yun.
If...
In...
Quite well, thank you.
So you...
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Shin.
Hi,
Not
Smug.
at all.
While I am loath to butt it, you two already knew each other, and you...
A preposterous accusation.
Miss Shenyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honest...
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would...
Hilarious.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So...
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this. The same can be said for this one here. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mecha...
All right. Then, in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot.
The Northland Bank?
I fear people...
Zhongli!
My friends,
We've been great. How...
my days have been quite pleasant as for you, Miss Shenyun.
I must say, the name Shenyun...
Whatever for.
Well... One has indeed. One's
Cloud
previous
Retainer.
days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind, this city...
Not unlike the ocean tides.
This city has
So too
become
shall the
quite
movement of
Sigma.
people ebb.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day.
You think she'd use like Gen Alpha brain rot terms solely to annoy her kids?
You make a valid point, Paimon.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer.
Oh?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago.
Hardly. It is settled then. Bamboo One has already passed word to Shenhun Ganyu.
It should be a most...
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine.
She just... Oh yeah, this is the ex-god
A
of
humble
Liyue.
employee.
Nice to meet you too.
That should be everyone, right?
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one
She
bite.
invented it.
That sounds rather...
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait!
Oh no. I stole the recipe from her house. Her old house. No, I stole the recipe from her old house. Let's restock my food. I do have the Adeptus' temptation. Adeptusi. It's like actually kind of hard to cook. Like, and you have to do this 25 times. if you wish to get a steady supply of this, you have to cook this 25 times. Oop. Do one more. Rip. Adeptus Temptation. We'll see. Like, comment, subscribe, and see ya.